This is what corruption looks like under the PPP. Months after the PPP took office in 2020, Epcot Enterprise Inc., a front company, was registered in 2021. Since then, they have received hundreds of millions in contracts. Let me give you an example. In June 2023, this front company was awarded a $257 million contract to construct a gravel road leading to the facility for the government's Blackbelly sheep program. The road is 4,300 meters in length and 8 feet in width, which was simply loom topped with crush and run, not an asphalt road. Should have cost no more than $100 million. This would eventually become an approximately $600 million project because they also needed to build a ranch. The ranch consists of just 4 sheep pens, wooden sheep pens, and 4 wooden residential buildings, very small buildings, accounting for the remaining hundreds of millions of dollars allocated to the project. The records identify the director of Epcot Enterprise Inc. as Ravin Singh, the frontman for Minister of Agriculture, Zulfikar Mustafa. Then there is Epcot Property Holdings, a separate company established by Vashni Ganesh Nath, the daughter-in-law of Mustafa, Minister Mustafa. Up until 2024, she was the owner and director of Epcot Property Holdings. She later transferred the directorship to Ravin Singh. So now Ravin Singh is the director of both Epcot Enterprise Inc. and Epcot Property Holdings. How is it that a company connected to the minister's immediate family through his daughter-in-law and another company controlled by the same individual received a multi-million-dollar government contract for a project falling under his ministry? At the very least, this points to conflict of interest, transparency, and whether we have proper procurement standards in this country. And this is not the only front company linked to Zulfi. There are more. Soon, I will let you know. Taxpayers must question, what became of the Blackbelly sheep program? The road has many potholes, and the facility is neglected with overgrown bushes. Another PPP white elephant, not a single sheep, not even the rice-eater dog is over here. Livestock farmers have not benefited from the hundreds of millions of dollars spent. Where did the money go? How much of the $600 million was actually spent on this project? What benefits have the Guyanese people received from their investment? Public servants can get a sizable salary increase, but Zulfikar is allowed to award multi-million-dollar taxpayer-funded contracts to his family and friends. President Jagdeo must answer a simple question. How much more evidence of conflicts of interest and failed projects do you need before taking action? How much more blatant must Zulfikar's corruption be before he is held accountable? Minister Zulfikar Mustafa should immediately step down. It is time for some ministers to resign so we can have a government that puts the public interests ahead of political connections. Between Zulfikar, Susan, Sarah, and Ejil, who do you think should resign first?